The chairman of the House of Representatives Ad Hoc Committee on Mineral Exploitation, Security and Anti-Money Laundering, Honorable Sani Abdurrahim, has warned that illegal mining, weak enforcement and money laundering have turned Nigeria's vast mineral resources into a source of insecurity and revenue losses. Abdurrahim, who gave this hint at the high-level stakeholders workshop on extractive industry governance organized by the Ad Hoc Committee in Abuja, said the committee intends to be thorough and evidence-based and will pursue its work with fairness and courage. The lawmaker called on the Federal Ministry of Solid Minerals Development and the Nigeria Mining Cadastre Office to work closely with the committee, stressing that licensing records, regulatory information and oversight tools under their custody were critical to achieving lasting reforms. Speaker of the House of Representatives, Honorable Tajuddin Abbas, noted that for too long, unpatriotic elements have been exploiting Nigeria's vast mineral endowment. Abbas, represented by the House Leader, Honorable Julius Ihobere, noted that the objectives of the workshop include extracting credible information and aggregating recommendations from regulators, security agencies and operators in the extractive sector.
Too long, a troubling gap has presented between the wealth in our ground and the prosperity in our community. The gap has a name. The names are illegal mining, weak enforcement, and the laundering of proceeds that should belong to the Nigerian people. It is a gap filled instead by criminal networks, revenue leakages we can no longer afford to ignore.
A vast mineral endowment has been subjected to exploitation by unpatriotic elements, insecurity in our mining corridors, and illicit financial flows that rob our treasury and undermine our sovereignty. The importance of this gathering to the collective benefit of our nation cannot be overstated. Nigeria cannot achieve economic diversification, fiscal stability, or job creation if the sector that should be a second revenue pillar is bleeding from illegality and opacity.
Representing the Nigerian Governors Forum, Fatima Usman Katsina lauded the ad hoc committee for its dedication and commitment to addressing critical issues in the solid minerals sector. She said there is a need to bridge the gap between policy formulation and legislation to strengthen governance in the sector. Commandant General of the Nigeria Security and Civil Defense Corps, Ahmed Audi, called for the establishment of a special court to fast-track the prosecution of illegal mining offenders, describing illegal mining as a major driver of insecurity, organized crime, and illicit financial flows in Nigeria. Represented by the Assistant Commandant of Mining Marshal ACC, Atta Onoja, the NSCDC boss said the unit has arrested over 671 suspects since 2024, with 397 already charged to court.
Actively in partnership with the Ministry of Solid Minerals Development, and have already created a joint technical working group with members of the leadership of the Solid Minerals Development Mission here together with the Nigerian Governors Forum, which is an opportunity to show just how committed the Nigerian Governors Forum is to addressing some of the challenges put here today, including traceability, accountability, cooperation, coordination.
It is no longer news that illegal mining operations fuel insecurity in Nigeria, and that drastic measures are needed to ensure that the enterprise is seriously discouraged by deterrence, which could only be effectively achieved by diligent and swift prosecution of offenders, regardless of their status. However, the prosecution of arrested offenders is challenged by delays associated with judicial bottlenecks in Nigeria.
Meanwhile, the House of Representatives has constituted the committee to investigate illegal mineral exploitation across the country, trace illicit financial flows from the sector, assess the effectiveness of security around mining communities, and recommend reforms to strengthen governance of Nigeria's extractive industry. And that's it on Business News Tonight.